So here we go. Again, UFC 298, Robert Whittaker, Paulo Costa, co-main event. The crowd is going bananas. The crowd is going bananas. And here we go. We haven't seen Paulo Costa in a while. Remember, he's supposed to fight Hamza. Had to pull out of that one. He was 14-0 at one point. Has lost the last two in a row. And Robert Whittaker looking serious. Again, we're going with Paulo Costa because he's got something to prove. And he marches right in. And the question is Paulo Costa that good that he could beat the former champion? Like he's right on the door knocking. And I think since we haven't seen, and this fight's underway, by the way, but since we haven't seen Paulo Costa for a while, you know he's been training. He looks in phenomenal shape right now. And he's going to be engaged in a battle with Robert Whittaker that's going to be serious. A nice head kick already by Paulo Costa. And it's amazing. The crowd right now kind of quiet. Kind of a nervous tension. You got him and Volkanovski in back-to-back fights, so the Aussie crowd is in attendance for sure. No American in this fight, so a lot of people just watching to see a great fight. And another head kick by Costa. Let's go. Let's keep this up, baby. Boy, and both guys very focused, man. Big middleweight division fight. Whittaker number 3, Costa number 6. First 90 seconds gone. And Costa really trying to land the leg kicks, but he pulls back on that one. Misses on the jab. And Whittaker leading 13-8 already in significant strikes, but you can see some of those jabs are taking effect by Costa, who lands a big right. 3 minutes left, round 1. And I feel like someone's going down in this one. Big right by Whittaker. And just a great co-main event. Big left by Whittaker again, because both guys got something to prove, man. Both guys got something to prove. And another leg kick by Costa. And a jab. High level, ladies and gentlemen, high level. Here comes Whittaker with a left and a right. Costa just kind of smiles and says no. Takes a right on his way in, though. Costa better look out. Come on, Costa. And this fight, too, is about how deep is the middleweight division. If Costa at number 6 can beat Whittaker, you know the top 5 is ridiculous. If not, then it's basically the top 3 is where it's at. And Hamza on the outside looking in. More on him later in the night. But it is the middleweight division. Talk about Hamza. You can talk about Dreykus. You can talk about Sean Strickland. A lot of big names in this division, and a big left by Whittaker. 130 left in round 1. So in other words, a lot of people watching this one. Because the winner is like knocking on the door now. And Whittaker pulling away a little bit, 26-14. Insignificant strikes. Oh, and a nice right by Whittaker. Costa smiles again, but he shouldn't be. Final minute here now. And Whittaker throwing a lot more, 44-37. Connecting 55% of the time, too. Ooh. Come on, let's go. Quit talking, Costa. Quit talking, man. and pick up the pace. Whittaker's outpacing him, that's for sure, here in the first. And that's going to be the tough part about this fight for Costa is the fact that Whittaker's outpacing him. He's looking for the big shot. And if he can't connect. Oh, spinning back kick for Costa. And Whittaker almost finished right there. Oh, what a way to finish the round. Spinning back kick nearly finishes Robert Whittaker. I mean, he was saved by the bell. Literally saved by the bell. Unreal. Let's see it again. Oh, wow. Costa's close, too. Boom. Wow. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Bing. Woo. Yeah. Gosh, he had him, man. He had him. Come on, Costa. Now pour it on, baby. Pour it on right away. Right away. Right away, Costa. Costa revving up the crowd. He likes it. Crowd's loving it, man. Co-main. Even when you have a lot of decisions, it seems like the card still goes by fast. Until you get in the final fight, if it goes 5 rounds, then it's a long night. We'll see. Need Volk to get the big win over Topuria later. We're going to get into all that after we get a decision here, one way or the other. Second round underway, and Costa's not starting as quick as I'd like him to. Yeah, so in round 1, Robert Whittaker had a great round until the last 10 seconds. So how the judge is going to look at that probably goes to Whittaker. Costa doing a good job with the leg kicks, keeping Whittaker back. Come on, Paulo. Oh, a nice leg kick by Whittaker. And Costa just sticks his tongue out. See all that talking, man. Paulo ripping the jabs. Come on, Paulo. Yeah, and Paulo doing a great job with the jabs. I mean, oh. Those jabs are like power punches. So even though he's not landing as much, he's landing harder every time he does. Oh, a big right by Paulo. Catches Whittaker. What do we got? What do we got? Stopping a fight? Is he saying an eye poke? I don't know what they're stopping it for. Yeah, he got poked. Okay. Whittaker saying he's good. Let's go. Yeah, he got him with the thumb. Ooh, goodness gracious. Paulo knew right away, too. 2 minutes gone, round 2. Great fight so far. Whittaker leads 48-35 in significant strikes. Head strikes 33-21. Spinning back fist by Whittaker. Now Paulo Costa with another head kick. So these guys are just going back and forth, man. But the difference here so far is a jab of Paulo Costa. Just keep setting it up, Paulo. Paulo takes a right. Man, and this is a straight battle right here. I mean, this is an absolute battle. 2 guys with unbelievable power, leg kicks. The jab for Paulo Costa is paying off, man. You can see Whittaker. His face looks way different than it did at the beginning. Now he lands a right and a left. Paulo now smiling this time. better get your mind right. Now he takes a left and backs off. And another leg kick by Whittaker. So, yeah, and you can see Costa's lead leg. Now Costas takes a left. He's still smiling and saying, come on. Man, unbelievable that Whittaker is still, after taking that leg kick in round 1, some shots early here in round 2, he just continues to come, man. 120 left. And I'm thinking between fights, like, there's no way that this fight we've had some decisions now tonight, obviously. There's no way that this fight goes to a decision. And here we are deep into round 2. Deep into round 2. Whittaker's starting to duck his head now when he's throwing that left. Got to be careful. Paulo should be looking to counter. But he's not. He's looking to keep landing that jab, and that's not a bad idea either. That jab has been working, and he's got to keep it more active. Nearly misses on a leg kick. In comes Whittaker, takes a left. And I'll tell you, Whittaker looks like he's gone 8 rounds, and he's still coming. Like, not giving up anything. Unbelievable. And despite what it looks like, it seems to me Whittaker, and yeah, you look at the numbers, Whittaker's starting to pull away in the striking area, for sure. Yeah, and round 2's done. Round 2 is done. We're going to a third and potentially decisive round. But you can make the case that Whittaker's up 2-0. 42-24 in head strikes, 64-42 in significant strikes. And although Costa's landing, and probably landing with more force than Whittaker, Whittaker's landed more often. So right now, I think you got to give it to Whittaker, despite what it looks like, despite what the fighters look like. Because Paulo Costa looks clean, Whittaker does not. But when you look at the stats, it's a Whittaker right now. That doesn't always mean everything. Here we go, round 3. Man, this fight is ridiculous. Man. Middleweight division, high level. Former champ versus a guy that was just 14-0 about 2 years ago. Dropped 2 tough fights to Marvin Vettori and Adesanya. But he's beaten everyone else. Just got to win at the top. And this is a big deal for both guys. And both guys coming out quick. Man, this round's going to be ridiculous. Now Whittaker over a 2-1 favorite in round 3. And is that because people believe that Costa's slowing down? I mean, Whittaker is starting to pull away in the numbers, so he's speeding up. But Costa's power has not wavered. He just has to land more. He's got to throw the jab a lot more. Both guys trade leg kicks at the same time. A lot of people saying 19-19. I don't know. I don't know if you can give the first round to Paulo. I mean, I guess because he nearly finished him. It looks good at the end of the round. I don't know. One minute gone, round 3. Big right by Whittaker. Okay. Dang it. Come on, Paulo. Need you, baby. I need you. Need you to get this KO. Keep this win streak alive. I knew this was going to be a tough one, too. I knew the Ian Gary, Jeff Neal fight was going to be a tough one. We got that. It's hard to get 2 tough ones in a row. Come on, Paulo. Nice leg kick. Ooh. Uh-oh. That lead leg is now a problem for Paulo Costa as Whittaker continues to chip away at it. And he's done it throughout the fight. 23 of them. Ooh. Big right hand by Whittaker. Gosh, and it feels like a full round, only 2 minutes gone. The pace is picking up. Paulo saying, come on. Paulo Costa gets a crowd pumped up. He says, come on, right here. Bring it. Stay in here. Let's trade. But Whittaker's not going to do that. Whittaker's had success by moving. Now straight leg kick by Paulo Costa. In a couple weeks of this, man, where these fights are just going the distance in a big three. Going the distance. We got to talk our way through it. It's all good. Nice body kick there by Costa. Whittaker comes in with a double jab. And both guys got to be tired. They don't look tired, though. I'll tell you that. They don't look tired. But we'll see what they got in the gas tank, because this is one of those fights going to come down to the final 2 minutes here. Whittaker leading 32-20 in round 1, but nearly got finished. Then 32-22 in round 2. It's 13-12 right now. So Whittaker could finish his fight leading in all 3 rounds. And another nice jab by Costa. He's got to finish. Costa's probably got to win this round. Shouldn't say probably. He has to. And hope to get round 1. Oh, spinning back kick misses. Oh, my goodness. Come on, Costa. Catch him one time. Boy, and both guys kicked each other's leg. Look out. Costa didn't like that at all. Final minute of the fight. And what a fight here, man. High-level middleweight division fight. These guys are going at it. Take nothing away from the loser. 89-58 now for Whittaker in significant strikes. It's the same in total strikes. So every time these guys land, it's significant. 62-34 in head strikes. And Whittaker really going to work on that lead leg. And to me, Whittaker's pulling away here in round 3. It's looking tough for Paulo Costa. And he lands a nice left jab, 16-9 in this round. And this is going to doom Paulo Costa if he can't have a strong finish here. Dang, Paulo. You're going to cause a win streak to come to an end, huh? Dang. Come on, Paulo. Final 5 seconds. And Whittaker's pounding away. And see, Paulo's talking, but he's losing. And Paulo Costa puts his finger up like he won. Whittaker thinks he won. But I think Whittaker's going to squeak this thing out, man. 93-59, Whittaker in both significant and total strikes. That's a big deal. Head strikes, 63-34. And other than that, big spinning back kick early or late in round 1. Whittaker seemed to me like he won the fight. I don't see how you can give Paulo Costa 2 rounds. Oh, my goodness. Whittaker just doing a great job kicking that lead leg. And you're seeing this more and more become a factor in fights. Something that has emerged over the last year to 2 in the UFC, for sure. The lead leg kick, calf kick, has changed the dynamic of fights. Costa still seems like confident that he won the fight. I don't think so. I don't think so. Waiting a decision now. Just can't make the case that he won. And here we go. Win streak's about to be ended, I have a feeling. The win streak is about to be over. It was fun while it lasted. 6-3 right now. Or 7-3, excuse me. Probably about to be 7-4. Here we go. Come on, Bruce. Give me a miracle, Bruce. Give me a freaking miracle, man. 29-28. 29-28. 30-27. It's got to be Whittaker. Well, yeah. Robert Whittaker gets the win. Dang. And the win streak is over. But listen, great fight right there, middleweight division. Neither of these guys is going to fight at UFC 300, it looks like. You never know if you get a quick finish. Guy can get the call, but it's not going to happen. Robert Whittaker holds serve in a great fight. Great attempt by Paulo Costa. Take nothing away from him. He falls to 14-3. Whittaker 26-7. And now he'll get a fight above him. And that's what you want if you're Robert Whittaker. Middleweight division, UFC 298.